Hello. If you're watching this, then you're probably friends, or you at least know Doug Hoffman. And if you do, then you might be aware of our little birthday tradition where each year on our birthdays we roast each other very shamelessly and very publicly. But this year's kind of special because Doug is turning 30. So I figured, why should I have all the fun? And decided to outsource a lot of the roast to some of Doug's closest friends and family, so they could tell him how they really feel. Enjoy.
America, Bush, Boy Scout, Ginger, politically incorrect, sports, filmmaking, suits, mustache, Professor McGonagall. And today, ladies and gentlemen, we have one more adjective to add to the list that describes Doug Hoffman. Old.
Is that Doug Hoffman?
Doug.
Hey, Shades.
Doug?
Doug? I don't remember a Doug.
Alright, Doug. I'll make this short. You're fat and ugly, and your disgusting body makes me gag more than the bush-filled shits you take.
When you were born, Mom and Dad gazed upon you and your little football head and knew in their hearts that they had achieved perfection 5 years prior, when they had me.
I still picture you as like the little red-headed stepchild down there. You also cracked your head open during a snowball fight. The only person I know that could crack their head open during a snowball fight.
I feel like if I had a student named Doug, I'd remember.
The fact that your hair turning back to ginger is actually a better look on you shows how incredibly rough you are in the eyes.
Doug, when you dyed your hair, you looked like the Disney Channel star that got diddled and the producer that diddled him.
It's funny how you look gay and also like you would commit a hate crime against a gay person.
Is having translucent nipples a side effect of having fast food for every meal?
I had hoped for your sake that you would get less weird looking with age, but man, buddy, good luck with that.
You look like the Gerber baby of incels.
I've grown 5 babies in my body, 2 simultaneously, and you still have a body that's worse than mine.
Also, when he wears his glasses, he looks exactly like Jeffrey Dahmer.
I mean, I guess maybe I had a Doug. I feel like, students that are memorable stick out.
You're a coward. Pathetic. You're eternally single. You're so unwantable, even your kidnappers gave you back.
You're like an unfunny Louis C.K. Red hair, shit body, and no girl wants to be alone in a room with you.
I am sure you're all dying to know what it's like to date Doug Hoffman. It is constantly asking, are you really gonna wear that pastel suit? Always confirming to people that yes, the carpet does match the drapes. For the rest of your life, getting to answer to, you dated him?
On Doug's dating profiles, there's a picture of me and him where my face is blacked out and it says, insert your photo here, to the women that he never matches with. Jokes on him, considering the only time he'd be able to date a woman is if she was blacked out the entire time.
If you put as much time in your Bumble profile as you did researching useless trivia, maybe you could actually get a date out of it someday, instead of, knowing all the wrestlers from the 90s, which, hate to break it to you, wrestling's not real. Time to grow up.
I mean, single at 30, that's optimistic.
So a few weeks ago, I saw Doug sitting up at Friendly's with a random guy, and it just kind of looked like a date. This isn't even really a bit, like he was actually on a date with a guy, and I don't mean to out you, dude, but you're like 30 years old, so just get to it, we're all waiting.
Where are your nipples?
Speaking of things you don't have, a girlfriend, if you spend as much time talking to chicks as you did serenading me and trying to sleep in my bed, maybe you want to have the nickname One Tug Doug.
He will tend to grab your Hinge profile, Bumble profile, and find a boyfriend for the night.
What I really think of when I think of Doug is how he made out with a dude just to win a $15 gift card that had to be split 9 ways.
I honestly don't know why Doug even tries with dating apps anymore, considering his romantic life is deader than both of my parents.
You have a face not even a mother could love and a personality that no one remembers.
Supposed to get on and roast you about, your 30 years, but I just don't have enough time to do that. I guess the biggest roast I have for you is that I didn't even make this video a priority. It's probably the last day I can submit this, but I think that just goes to show how unimportant you are and how much I don't care, bud.
Guess he really wasn't all that important.
My birthday gift to you this year is that I'll continue to keep all the things I know about your younger years to myself and not reveal any of your secrets. Except for maybe that one time when you were little and I made you dress up as a little girl and made you name yourself Nicole.
Because we're going to dress my little brother Dougie up in this cute little dress.
And there he is right now.
Jill, you get to put boy clothes on.
Why say we do this one?
We're just picking out makeup to put on little Dougie. That's cute. Doug, look up. What should his new name be? Let's go in close because he's so cute. Don't touch your hair, remember? I'll put 2 in. Donnie? What is that? Your name is Nicole. This is our beautiful Nicole. Can you do a little spin, Nicole?
Can you see us alive?
No, not yet. Hold on. Oh, our little Nicole is beautiful.
So here it is, Doug. You are turning 30. And as someone that you've been relentlessly calling old for so many years, let me shed some light on what you can expect as you enter what we can only assume are the last few years of your life. First off, your balls are finally gonna drop. I'm sure that everyone in Snapchat is going to get a picture as soon as they do.
I'd ask you to stop sending me nude snaps, but your pecker is so tiny, I don't even know if they can be considered nudes.
You send me monthly Snapchats of your wiener. That's 12 nudes a year. That's still more times than I've seen my own penis. Boom, self-roasted.
Your hands are so small, they make even your micro penis look big.
Unfortunately, I don't know if there's anything that can be done about your tiny baby hands.
Hate to say it, your peen's not going to get any bigger either. And it'll definitely never be as big as my cock.
30 years of below average life that you've been living.
I know Doug looks young, which might lead you to believe he's going to live a long time. But Doug, I promise you, now that you're 30, having diarrhea 5 times a day is not sustainable.
Doug Hoffman shits his pants more than anyone I've ever met in my life, and that might be his most redeeming quality.
You're the only person I know that would carry a crawdad all the way across the country in a milk jug just so you could finally have a friend.
I always used to wonder why you always took showers blackout at 4 o'clock in the morning. But then I realized it's because you're hiding the fact that you have to cry yourself to sleep every night.
No reasonable 30-year-old sleeps in until 3 p.m. But I guess if I had your life, I wouldn't want to wake up at all.
Can we just talk about the fact that Doug is amused by watching videos of turtles jacking off?
As much as I look forward to these roasts every year, I can't wait till Tom gets to do it at a pulpit in a church.
I like your impressions, but have you ever tried doing one of someone who shuts the up once in a while?
You're going to have to develop a more grown-up vocabulary. I don't know how much damage that brain operation you had as a child did, but you can communicate in things other than "it's always sunny" quotes and the word yeet.
Doug, you say you ball hard like Giannis, but the only time we ever played basketball at the rec, left you with a bloody nose as you got your shit swatted in the lane. So soft. I'll call you the next time we need a water boy.
You know that I knew Drew a lot longer than I've known you. So really only in the past year or two I started to hang out with you more, and we played some disc golf, done some drinking, done some float trips. You know, even though I've known Drew for a lot longer, I gotta say, I still like Drew more.
You are more forgettable than the movies you make. But there's one thing we'll always remember. "9/11. Never forget."
I'm sure we've all heard a million times now that Top Gun is Doug's favorite movie. For a guy born on 9/11, it's pretty funny how his favorite movie is about planes. So Doug, in honor of your birthday, I'm gonna light 2 candles and blow them out 17 minutes apart.
Unfortunately, I don't have time to tell you all the ways that your life is going to fall apart from here, but it's going to be an exciting train wreck to witness. And maybe one day we'll all look back and see that the real Cheezosaurus Rex was the friends we made along the way.
But at the end of the day, Doug, I think I speak for everyone when I say our lives would be a lot more boring without you in it. And we all love you a whole lot.
From your friend that grew a better mustache in 3 months than you did in 3 years. Happy birthday, buddy.
Have a great birthday, buddy.
Happy 30th birthday, Doug.
Happy 30th, dude.
I think you're okay.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Doug.
Happy birthday, Doug.
Happy birthday, Doug.
Happy birthday, bud.
Keep being weird, don't ever change, and have a great 30th birthday. Love you.
Happy birthday, Doug. I hope it's a good one. I know where Wendy's is.
Happy birthday, Doug.
If these roasts keep like escalating every year, and next year, like, Doug might burn my house down.